Welcome to the Amateur Repeater Directory, a free, verified, and community-maintained map of amateur and GMRS repeaters across the United States. This site was built from the ground up to be open, accurate, and interactive, designed for operators who want to truly understand the reach of their signal. After you sign in, the experience becomes personalized to you. You can set your home location, specify your antenna height, and from that moment, the site begins to shape the map around your station. Every distance, every star rating, every chart you see afterward is calculated in reference to your actual operating point. The map itself is intuitive and fluid. You can explore it just like a living landscape, zoom across states, pan through counties, or tilt into terrain mode to reveal how elevation defines your coverage. Whether you prefer a light or dark theme, a standard street map, or a satellite overlay, everything responds instantly as you move around. Once your home location is set, you can run a line of sight scan. This is where the real power of the site begins. Each scan runs in 3 distinct phases. The first phase estimates the purely geometric horizon based on the curvature of the Earth, a quick approximation that shows which repeaters are even theoretically possible. Next comes a sampling pass, where the system checks representative points along the path between you and each repeater. This phase quickly filters out paths that are blocked or obviously clear. Finally, for every repeater that remains, the system performs a full-resolution terrain analysis, a detailed profile calculated from precise elevation data all along the path from your antenna to the repeater's tower. These results appear as star ratings on the map. Each star represents a higher likelihood that the repeater is truly reachable from your location. The 10-star line of sight rating ranges from 1, no-go, to 10, pristine, offering a smooth progression rather than harsh cutoffs. At the lower end, 1 or 2 stars usually mean a path that's almost certainly blocked by terrain. Ratings from 3 to 6 suggest partial obstruction or mixed results, sometimes workable under good conditions. Once you reach 7 or 8, the path is generally solid and reliable, while 9 and 10 represent excellent, virtually unobstructed line-of-sight conditions. The kind of clean, stable paths that make repeaters sound as if they're right next door. The line-of-sight scan is truly innovative. It reaches out as far as 500 miles, analyzing terrain and curvature to uncover repeaters you might never have thought to look for. Stations that are distant yet still within real radio reach. By revealing these long-range possibilities, the system lets you fill your radio with viable, proven repeaters, replacing guesswork with real-world precision. Clicking on a repeater opens a detailed view. You'll see its call sign, input and output frequencies, tones, network links, and exact elevation. Below that appears one of the most distinctive features of the Amateur Repeater Directory, the line-of-sight chart. The line-of-sight chart brings the path between your home location and the repeater to life in a way that's easy to understand, giving you an incredibly realistic sense of your true coverage potential. The black dotted curve represents the curvature of the Earth, a gentle reminder that the planet itself eventually blocks long-distance paths. The blue elevation profile traces the actual terrain along that curved Earth surface, following hills, valleys, and ridgelines exactly as they rise and fall. Cutting cleanly through the center is the solid black line, showing the true geometric line of sight, as if a laser beam were drawn straight from your antenna to the repeater's tower. Surrounding that beam is the shaded Fresnel zone, shown between the green and blue curves. This zone represents the invisible volume of space that your radio wave actually occupies as it travels. Not just the single straight line of sight, but the wider corridor of energy that extends around it. If terrain or objects touch the lower edge of the Fresnel zone, the signal can still pass, but with some diffraction or loss. When the entire zone clears the terrain, you have pristine propagation, the kind of path that earns those higher star ratings on the map. The Fresnel zone represents the invisible envelope your signal travels through. Even if the line of sight clears the ground, objects intruding into the Fresnel zone can still cause signal loss through diffraction or reflection. The chart helps you see not only whether you have a clear shot, but how clean that shot really is. You can identify ridges that clip the lower Fresnel zone or valleys that safely clear it, giving you an incredibly realistic sense of your true coverage potential. At the top of the screen, the toolbar offers a few quick tools that make the map even more personal. The RX, TX, and ping buttons control your own repeater interaction layers. You can toggle them on or off to visualize which repeaters you can receive, which ones you can transmit to, and which ones you've successfully pinged or ka-chunked. When viewing a repeater, you can mark whether you can hear it, hit it, or key it up. Those responses link directly to your toolbar buttons and are saved automatically. It's an easy way to keep track of your real-world testing results, what you've actually confirmed on the air versus what the model predicts on paper. Another feature that ties the system together is the ability to go online. When you're online, other users can see you appear on the map in real time. It's a subtle but powerful sense of presence, showing who's monitoring, testing, or exploring at any given moment. Together, these small dots of activity turn the directory into a living network of active operators. If you find a repeater that's missing or that needs updating, you can submit updates directly from within the map. The data team reviews every submission before it goes live, ensuring that what you see is reliable, transparent, and always improving. Finally, one of the most useful tools for radio operators is the ability to export your results to CHIRP. After running a scan, you can sort repeaters by star rating, distance, band, or any property you choose. You can select just the repeaters you're most likely to reach, or build a full export of everything within a given radius. With a single click, that data becomes a CHIRP-compatible file that you can load straight into your radio. It's the easiest way to program your rig, with only the repeaters that truly matter for your location. All of these features, the scanning, the charting, the online presence, and the export tools, are built around one simple goal: to help operators understand their real communication landscape. The amateur repeater directory turns geography and physics into an interactive experience, showing exactly how and why certain repeaters are reachable and others are not. It's open, transparent, and constantly evolving, powered by the community that uses it. Explore your area, run a scan, analyze your charts, and program your radio with confidence. Experience the amateur repeater directory today and see the radio world exactly as it is: alive, connected, and mapped for everyone.